What's up, everybody? My name is Aegis, and I'm kind of feeling spontaneous today. Like, I haven't even shaved, that my hair's not even pulled back right now. But my homie Jay Sandin, shout out to you, he told me I should start doing commentaries on my music. So this is what this is. So let's get it. So this first song that I'm going to be talking about is from my last project, Shok.Wavs. The song is called Suck It Up. And I decided to start with this song just because there's a specific line in here that's very relatable right now. So let's just get it started. The hook of the song is, maybe they ain't asleep, maybe they doing fine. The inspiration I got for this song was from one of Jay Given's older songs from LV Envy. He says, everyone that's religious might not be told that everyone who's a critic might not be wrong. And so I feel like there's a lot of people who like talk about their haters and about how their haters are like, you know, so overbearing and don't know what they're talking about. But sometimes like your haters are like your biggest, they're your biggest critics, but they're also like, they help you to go along to like where you need to be. And so just because they're hating doesn't mean what they're saying is wrong. So maybe they're asleep, maybe they're sleeping on you, but you know, they're good. The next line is, maybe they ain't messed up because they ain't your hairline. This is the line that's very relatable right now because I haven't shaved, and I'm looking a little rough right now, but you know, it's whatever. And then the next line is, I called up the Cairo, he said that I'm doing fine. You don't need to pay no attention to these other guys. And that's just like, this is a little wordplay, you know, chiropractor, tension, you know, yeah, get a little stretch, you know what I'm saying? The next part is, suck it up, suck it up, suck it up, okay? Work it out, work it out, work it out all day. Stop making excuses, just put in the work. That's basically all that line is talking about. Yeah. And so now we get to the first verse. It starts off like this. What it do? Rather lose than play the fool. Rather pinch a pretty penny than to use up all my fuel. And so I'm just the kind of person where I'm not gonna be like a fake person. Like if I take I will take my L's in grace. I'm so done with the school. School thought that me and you ain't been hitting like pinatas cause they don't see how we cool. This is just, again, like people like your haters, you know, just because they don't see where you think you are, doesn't mean that they're wrong. Man, we should chill, get to facts, push that paper, get that axe. You're not working hard enough if you're not breaking on your backs. That's common sense. Put in the work. If it doesn't hurt, you're probably not pushing hard enough. Just a phrase, pugilax. If you real, rebuke that. While you're at it, rebuke everything you think's holding you back. Yeah, I felt like I would probably offend some people with these harsh words, but it was really just to like just to let the people up, you know, get them to actually put in the work. And actually, really, is just to get me to put in the work, because that's the kind of situation I was in. And then we get to the second verse. I say, Ultra Boost on, yeah, they fit nice. Gonna run my race, need that water with the ice. I love Ultra Boost, I love Adidas Ultra Boost. I love them even before everyone started getting mad at Nike, you know? And so need that water with the ice, you know, that's, you know, Jesus, the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Shockwaves in my phone, put it in rice. Demons in my ear, but cannot entice. So that's just like that Bible verse where it says, don't put the new wine into old wineskins. And so basically, if you have a new life, stop corrupting your new life with your old self. And so I relate that to Old Spice, the deodorant, and New Spice. So, you know, it's kind of weird, but whatever. Check the time, yeah, the feeling so divine. Don't look back at what they doing, look forward, enjoy the ride. My drive you cannot deny. I'm saucing like I'm bow tie. I'm stirring up a concoction to get this ready for life. Whenever I said I'm saucing like I'm bow tie, I was like, oh man, now I have this Aha Gazelle influence. Cause he's definitely like said something like that before probably. But I love the line and I kept it in because I wanted to. I don't care. No snake eyes, don't roll the dice. Combinate some dynamite. Common sense is overrated. Take a leap and say goodnight. I wrote this line because I was thinking about how a lot of times common sense is related to your feelings, and sometimes our feelings are wrong. Like the obvious thing that we should do is based off of how we feel, but really we should be basing everything, how we live our lives, based on what God says and what He wants for our lives. And so sometimes common sense seems like the logical thing to do, but what does God say about the situation? What does God say about your life? And so that's what that line's about. All excuses, suicide, choose a side, is do or die. If you're living a life where you're just pitying yourself and every day is a new excuse for why you haven't prospered or anything like that, you're committing like a kind of a sort of a spiritual suicide. You're not really believing God on what He wants you to do, or stuff like that. Come out here and face your flaws. What's in the dark could be delight. This line I was really proud of. I'm really bad at ending verses, and it's just like this thing that I've dealt with for the whole time I've been rapping. But I was very proud of this one because I kind of switch it up. I kind of switch up what the song is saying because this song is really two ways. Sometimes it's your haters. Sometimes they're right, which is like every part before that. Sometimes that they're right. The second part is sometimes they're wrong and you're right. So sometimes what we need to do is combat those flaws that we think that we have, and realize that those flaws, they kind of like make you who you are. And so those things, sometimes they bring you into the light. And I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if I explained that correctly, but that's just kind of what was on my heart. So if you feel like you're meant to do something, and you feel like that you're hiding that skill or that gift from the world, just do it. Do it. It could be a light to someone else. It could be a delight for yourself. And so in the last hook, I say, maybe you ain't asleep. Maybe you doing fine. Maybe you ain't messed up, cause you ain't your hairline. I called up the Cairo. He say that you're doing fine. You don't need to pay no attention to what's in your mind. And still the second half of the chorus is, suck it up, suck it up, suck it up, okay? Work it out, work it out, work it out all day. And so that's the song. If you have anything to say about this, put it in the comments down below or wherever these comments are. I don't know, this is my first time on IGTV. But let me know what you thought about this. Also, let me know what I should call this. I don't really know what to do. I'm hoping to do this weekly. Like maybe every Saturday, since today is Friday, by the way. I'm doing this at 10:08 at night. So I want to do this every Saturday, but I don't know what I want to call it. So if you have any ideas, drop it. Let me know. All right, thank you guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. Wherever time you're watching this, have a good one. Have a good one.
Maybe they ain't asleep. Maybe they doing fine. Maybe they ain't messed up, cause they in your headline. I called up the Cairo. He said that I'm doing fine. You don't need to pay no attention to these other guys. You just suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Okay, work it out, work it out, work it out all day. Suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Okay, work it out, work it out, work it out all day. What it do? I'd rather lose and play the fool. I'd rather pinch a pretty penny than to use up all my fuel. I'm so done with the school. School of thought that me